Hey guys, so welcome to my channel, Rise and Grind, where we talk about boxing. In the next couple of days, actually 2 days, the great anticipated fight against Bivol against Beterbiev. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I'm super excited in that fight. I've been waiting for it for a long time. As you guys know, we had that scheduled fight for earlier this year, but Beterbiev got hurt, and they finally made it. And even though he has a little, I think it's a minor injury, the fight's still gonna go on. I don't think that takes away a lot from Beterbiev, but you never know. You never know. With Bivol, the way that he fights, he's very athletic and very structural and just going in and out. So I think it's gonna be a great fight, 50-50 fight in my opinion. But I still give a little bit of the edge to Beterbiev just because he's just too powerful. From the fights that have been going on, 100% knockout ratio, which is crazy. It's gonna be really hard for Bivol to stay away, and the way that Beterbiev cuts the ring down, it's gonna be very hard to have Bivol not get caught. He's gonna have to be super dedicated and staying with that game plan and not deviating from it, not trying to fight with him or going to the ropes or just staying there, because if he gets caught, those body shots, you can tell Beterbiev is strong. He looks like a little tank, like a lumberjack. So I mean, even if he's getting caught in the arms and the shoulders, in the body, it's gonna be a long night for Bivol. But I don't take it away from Bivol. I think he's a great fighter. I think if he stays in his game plan and doesn't deviate from it and just goes in and out and boxes him, I think he has a great chance. I don't think it goes the distance if Bivol wins, and the only way that I think it's going to end, and the way that I think it's going to go, is going to be with Beterbiev knocking Bivol out. I just think he's just too powerful. Even though I believe he's 39 years old, he's still strong, man. You can tell he's like a monster. He's like a little tank just going after you. So if Bivol doesn't get away, stays away, it's gonna be a long night for him. So I'm excited. It seems like they both of, I mean, Beterbiev says he doesn't respect him, he doesn't like him, and after the Canelo fight, I think Bivol just has that little chip is on his shoulder, that he's the best. I mean, can't take it away from him. You beat Canelo, which is one of the best fighters in the world, and I mean, he beat him fair and square. So I know he does have that chip, but Canelo was going up. You know, he was going up. He was way bigger than him. You can tell he was just too big for Canelo, and I mean, that confidence is going to take him a long way, but you can't underestimate Beterbiev. If you're going to be going in the same way that you went in with Canelo, it's not going to look good for him. Just because Canelo was smaller, he was taking his shots. He knew that Canelo was just too small. He wasn't engaging. Even when Canelo was telling him, inviting him to fight, he wasn't going in. So he stayed disciplined, and it went his way. But he has to do the same thing with Beterbiev, because he's a guy that's going to be in his weight class, the same size, 175, all his whole career. So he's used to those punches. You know, when Canelo going up in weight, and just you can tell that Bivol was just way too big for him. But it's not going to go the same. I mean, Beterbiev has taken those punches, and he's used to it, where Canelo wasn't. So I think for Bivol, it's a very dangerous fight. Also to Beterbiev, I think it's going to be a hard fight, just the way Bivol's style of fighting is. But I just don't think it's going to be hard for him, because I don't think Bivol has that power where Beterbiev is going to get stunned, or is going to say, you know what, I want to stay away from him. I mean, if he catches him coming in with those jabs, with those sharp jabs, and he's getting caught again, I think it's a good way for for Bivol to establish some type of respect, but I don't think the power is there for him. If he couldn't keep Canelo out of him, and not just because he was longer, just because of the power. I mean, he never hurt Canelo, or maybe he just didn't want to overdo it and get caught. But I just don't think that game plan is the same that you're gonna be able to do with Beterbiev cutting you off and coming in pretty strong and just attacking you. So it's gonna be a great fight. I think very close fight, but I still give it to Beterbiev. And in other news, as you guys know, we have David Haney suing Ryan Garcia, which is I don't know, I've never seen this before. They say I was hearing that Wilder had filed a lawsuit as well, but he didn't actually fight. Where Haney fought this guy, and knowing that Ryan came, I mean, it came dirty with I think it was like a billionth of something really small, and he had been coming in clean for the whole training camp. And at the end, you know, he's trying to cut weight, and he took some supplements that are not illegal, but I mean, they were contaminated, and what came back is super small. Where I don't think the day of the fight was gonna matter what he was taking, especially that minimal amount. For Haney to say that he lost because he was doping. Come on, man. He beat you fair and square. Your hand wasn't up. You're getting caught with that hook once, twice, 3 times. I mean, he was even asking you, I mean, your dad to stop the fight, and your dad wasn't doing anything. And again, they had to stop the fight. You just didn't. You weren't fighting back. I mean, you were fighting back, but you weren't damaging or stopping Ryan. And the way that he beat you, I just think he's just trying to find a way out to not blame himself. And I think that Ryan Garcia just outboxed him. You know, he knew what he was doing. He had already fought him 6 times, lost 3, won 3. The 7th time, he knew he was stronger, so all he did was that left hook. What did Tank say? All you got is that left hook. What do you got to do? You got to take that away. But I mean, every time you throw a jab, you drop that hand, and that's what was happening. You just got caught too many times, and just Ryan's too powerful with that left hook, and it took its toll on you. But I just don't think it's right for him to be suing him. I think if you're a fighter and you wanna prove that you're the better fighter, I mean, fight him again. It's gonna be a super big fight if you fight him again, but I know you're not gonna fight him. The way that he beat you, I mean, you can never come back from that. If you're gonna fight him, you're always gonna be scared that he's gonna catch you the same way, and I just don't think you have it. And especially with that mentality and thinking that he beat you because of that. Nah, maybe the 3 pounds that he came overweight did affect the fight, because obviously you did come in weight, but again, you got paid, so you accepted the fight. Now, and take it like a man. You wanna vindicate yourself, just fight him, beat him, and show to everybody that you're that fighter, that you're better than him. I mean, he was coming in clean the whole camp, so I just think it's absurd from what you're coming out and saying that he cheated or he was doping. Maybe it came out if there was a big, or if it was throughout the whole camp. I mean, it doesn't really matter if he took that little bit a day before. It was not gonna affect him. So I just think it's wrong. I don't think that was right from David Haney to do that. But you know, sometimes you gotta have excuses for yourself to kind of live with yourself. I mean, you went over to that one fair and you punched that kid. It's not even a boxer, and then had your friends beat him up. You know, what does that say about you, man? If he got under your skin, imagine Ryan Garcia. You thought he was crazy. He made you think he was crazy, and then you got in there. He got dropped. You got knocked out. So I just think it's you lost, man. Those are my thoughts. And again, I'm excited for this upcoming Saturday with the fight. It's gonna be a great night of boxing, and whoever becomes undisputed, I think is gonna be. I mean, if it's Bivol, I think Canelo's gonna want to fight there, or if Benavidez fights for those belts and wins, Canelo's gonna fight. So either way, whoever wins, either Bivol or Beterbiev is gonna be good. I don't think if Beterbiev wins on Saturday and he gets all the belts, I don't think Canelo's gonna want any part of that, just because I just think it's too much. But I'm looking forward to watching it. We'll see what happens on Saturday. Until then, I'll come and see it. Do my thoughts on the fight. But I'll see you guys in a couple days. Guys, have a good day.